Said and we are back. Another beautiful Monday. It is a winning Monday for the state of Georgia. Woo! Let me tell you, man, the state of Georgia, boy, we showed out this weekend. Let me tell you, the Falcons won.
Yes.
The Bulldogs won.
Yes.
Georgia Tech
Hold
took
on.
Dabo and the Clemson Tigers up through there.
Hey, what? The Bulldogs too? I know you said the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I said the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs escaped.
Yes.
They escaped.
Miracle.
Because they were getting their heads beat in.
Let's finish.
Okay, thank you, man. The Falcons won. The Bulldogs won. Georgia Tech took Clemson up through there. Georgia State got the W themselves, blew out. I got to look up their play. I want to say it was Murray State or someone, man. They blew them boys out. And then, of course, the ladies came through and they showed up and showed out. And that is the Atlanta Dream. I don't know what B-Rich going on, but hey, we're going to push through it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to push through it. It is a winning Monday, baby.
You forgot. And the Braves won yesterday, too.
Well, the Braves, they won one game. They got smacked around Friday and Saturday. We said a winning weekend. Because the Bulldogs and Tech played Saturday. So, yes, the Braves won. And if you've been seeing the skits, the Braves been popping real trash to everybody else because they have a couple rings. You know what I mean? So the Braves, they got smacked around Friday and Saturday. And then our Atlanta Hawks, I love them, but I'm sure they figured out a way to take an L in the offseason while they were off this weekend.
No, man.
I'm sure they lost in a game of horse or something.
He been balling on the 30th floor overseas.
He hasn't even dressed in a Hawks uniform yet, but I'm sure everybody else lost a game of horse or somebody. I'm sure Trey was probably playing ASAP Rocky or somebody at Rihanna's house in a game of horse, and ASAP got it done.
Hey, man.
I'm just saying.
Let's talk about this.
I'm just saying.
Let's talk about this.
Let's talk about what?
The Atlanta Falcons dominating defense.
Okay. Yeah, hey, look. We've been looking for a pass rush. We've been looking for something that looks like we can get to the quarterback consistently. And in these first two games, now even though Baker Mayfield was slithering, boy, I'm talking, he was slithering in and out of traffic and got away from some timely sacks to make some key first downs, this Atlanta Falcons defense is starting to get pressure on the quarterback.
Man, everybody share the live, man. Y'all leave comments if y'all want to come up and talk, man. I'm going to leave the link so y'all can hear. But yeah, man, I am super, super happy with this weekend, man.
Man, the Atlanta Falcons finished with 6 sacks last night.
You sure not 7?
Man, 6 sacks. The Atlanta Falcons finished. Zach Harrison, a sack and a half. We also had Brandon Dorless. Now, you love it when the draft picks come together. Year 2, Brandon Dorless already showing up out of Oregon, man. Already showing up, making plays, a sack and a half. We had Jalen Walker, the rookie, number 11, with a sack. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, you ain't never seen that before?
I did with the Bulldogs. Just like this.
No, I'm telling you ain't never seen it before him? You don't know where that came from?
Mario, I don't know what he talking about, but I seen Jalen Walker.
Nah, I'm just asking a question. No. It's not a knock. I'm just asking, have you seen Conor McGregor?
Okay.
That's where that comes from.
All right.
Quick one, Trey.
What's up?
That. So Conor McGregor actually took that from someone.
Well, where you took it? Please tell me. That's the first time I saw who you took it from.
Vince McMahon.
Take it from who?
Vince McMahon.
That's in the WWE.
Yeah, that's the Vince McMahon, the millionaire strut. That's from Vince McMahon.
But Vince McMahon, well, he was so old, I couldn't even tell what he was doing. Yes. All right, then. So Vince McMahon, the wrestling thing, Jalen Walker probably grew up a fan.
Go ahead and finish, but I want to make a point out.
Okay, go ahead and make your point.
Man, both our bookend rookies got sacks. James Pierce Jr., which they said wasn't going to play.
Okay.
He was out. Okay. And both of our safeties got picks.
Okay.
2 sacks and 2 picks.
All right, well, let me finish.
What are the chances of that happening?
Hey, I mean, when you bring in players who actually know how to play, that's the chance of that happening. That's the chance. You bring in some SEC guys. But let me finish. James Pierce Jr., as B-Rich just said, finished with a half a sack. And then Leonard Floyd, the free agent, he had a 4 sack. And then Oro, we got to give him his credit. Oro, our second round pick from last year out of Clemson, finished with a half a sack. So, man, then we had a bunch of quarterback hits. Zach Harrison had 2 quarterback hits. Caden Ellis with a quarterback hit. Brandon Doyle's 2 quarterback hits. Walker 1. Pierce 1. Belinda Floyd 3 quarterback hits. And then, like you said, when you go to the secondary, Billy Bowman with a pick, Xavier Watts with a pick. Now, one thing that we are, because he's an Atlanta Falcon, but not just that, this one of our guys, right? Of course, we want to see AJ healthy and back on the field. I hate that he went through an injury. Hopefully, it's nothing that's real severe. It's hamstring, so he can be back with the hamstring. Now, that's one of those nagging injuries, though.
That's the only thing I hate. They last for weeks.
Yeah, with the hamstring. So, yeah, man, but the Falcons defense, we looking good, man.
We looking really good, man. I really like the way we was just a swarm of bees, a swarm of dogs, swarm of falcons. We was a swarm of falcons.
Okay. You just want to say the dog so bad, though.
I watched the Falcon video, man, how they attack their prey. They go up to 200 miles per hour, man, just zoom.
Okay.
And just grab them, man. And take them up to that, man. We was some Falcons last night, boy.
Okay.
We had us a piece of Viking last night.
Mm-hmm.
That Viking blew that horn, man. While he was blowing the horn, they came and scat it, man. Just took him in the air and shook him and ate him like a Falcon should.
Hey, man. Well, you know what I said in my rant. I said we went up to Minnesota and knocked the Prince high heels and blouses off the Vikings.
we went to Paisley Park and made it just a park. We knocked Paisley off.
Man, we knocked the Prince high heels and blouses off the Vikings.
Hey, man, stop hating on Prince.
How was that hate on Prince? He used to wear heels.
Okay, but you said blouses. It's like
he wore blouses too.
But I'm
he did.
Saying, though, you saying like it's something wrong with Prince.
I didn't say nothing wrong with it. I said what he had on. We knocked the high heels and the blouses off the Vikings. Okay. I sure did.
Right, cool.
You making it more than it has to be. And those some short heels too. I wonder how tall that man.
Hey man, why the man look at the man heels though? I didn't notice he had heels.
Dog, the man like the man about as tall as he was about as tall as a book bag of mine. He was about as tall as a book bag of mine. That man about as tall as my son's PS5 that he has standing up next to the TV. Shout out to Prince though, man. One of my favorite artists. Man, I love Prince, man. But I'm just saying, we knocked the high heels and blouses off of the Minnesota Vikings last night. And just overall, in these first 2 weeks, the Atlanta Falcons defense has given us something to be excited about.
Yes.
Now, Baker Mayfield, he escaped. And I will say this, we do have to say that when they needed a stop the most, they did not get the stop. But let's hope they learn from that. And let's hope that they're able to continue to build on this. But we get into the quarterback. I like what I'm seeing. They didn't let J.J. McCarthy get around and run too much. And man, it was a lot. It was a lot of different guys, man.
He got one, and
he almost got by 2.
Boy tackled him.
Yeah, who?
55.
Yeah, man, Caden Ellis, man. Like I don't know.
Field, though.
Man.
He kind of got D Alford. He got
boy
on that play.
B Rich be hating on Caden Ellis. Man, do you realize? I meant to tell you, man. That dude has 2 brothers who in the NFL as well. Man, I was talking to a pilot one day, and he was telling me like he knows the family, and he's
pilots. That hard. You kick it with pilots? You friends?
Man, I was having a conversation with him at work.
Fly somewhere?
No, I can't.
Okay. Go ahead.
I can't. But anyway, man, he said Caden Ellis has 2 brothers who are also in the league. We know one plays for the Broncos because he showed out on us last year when we went to play the Broncos defensive lineman. I forget what the other one does, but man, like from an athletic family, like I'm talking about really got that pedigree for the NFL.
Just like the Matthews.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, 3 of those guys in the league, man. So with the good comes the bad, and with the bad comes the good.
We had ugly the weekend.
So I think we had some ugly.
I know what you about to say. Talking about for the Falcons?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
offense.
I think we had some ugly. If I had to say what was ugly last night, our passing game. Like we have to get this passing game going.
What it is?
What is it?
They don't have no time. Like I think the first game now I'm starting to see like the reason he ain't throw no deep balls like last week because the tackle position. I don't know if they're afraid, but hey, Elijah Wilkinson, you've been doing your thing. But I think that they're purposely doing quick passes and the diamond Nick thing, moving back and forth because they're worried about the protection. Because I saw last night, when Penix was going back and trying to throw the ball deep, he didn't never have time, man, at all.
Yeah, well, okay. I mean, it could be. It could be. I mean, we know the O-line definitely gave us some sacks. Man, I ain't gonna lie, but Penix, you got to keep your head up, my guy. Man, one of those sacks, he put his head down right as the D-line was him. I thought he was gonna get hurt. He put his head down at the wrong time. I mean, luckily he stayed healthy, but he put his head down right into the brunt of the sack, where all of the momentum and the velocity was coming from. I was like, jeez. But the passing game, we have to get going. And I will say this as well. I love Penix, but we have to also talk about the things we see that's not good.
Yeah.
He had
the ball too long.
Well, I wasn't even gonna say, because I don't think he holds on to the ball too long.
Got rid of some of them balls, in my opinion, man.
Well, I think he gets the ball out quick. I think he make quick decisions, but I think he can be inaccurate. I think that we starting to see some accuracy. I won't say complete issues, but we start to see at times the accuracy is not where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I seen that on a couple plays. I seen like one to the right to Ray McLeod in the end zone that was kind of off. Then one to the left, I think he was rushing. The accuracy isn't there like it should be, but that's the first time I've really. Well, no, he did that last year. He did.
Yeah,
that last year.
We saw it last year. We watched it in the Bucks game. He's had some throws that have been off.
Deal with that. I just don't like the fact when he's trying to do too much, just get rid of the ball, and that's something he'll learn with time. Because some of them sacks, I felt he could have got rid of the ball, held on the ball just a little bit, tad too long, in my opinion.
Okay.
But one of them I seen when I was talking to Doug, I said the same thing. He was like, well, no, he ain't had time, but nah, he had time, in my opinion.
I don't know, man. All the sacks I saw, they were on him immediately.
Yeah.
Like they were on him immediately. Like the one that the former linebacker for Alabama got him. Who was that? Turner. Like the one he got him on, he had two guys on the right already on him, and he tried to step up out of it.
Yeah.
Another one came and he moved back and he ran right into Dallas Turner. So
and you know what's funny about that?
What?
Dallas Turner was the pick we were supposed to get last year. Instead, we got Penix.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
No, I'm saying you sure you think they were thinking about Dallas Turner?
Well, it was quoted that's who we were looking at, and a lot of fans had wanted us to get Dallas Turner because we needed a defensive end. I don't know if Raheem Morris and Terry.
I think they were looking more at the kid from UCLA, like the defensive end that got drafted. I think he got drafted by the Chargers. I could be wrong, but I know he came out of UCLA. It was that defensive end. I think at least that's what was reported, that the Falcons were more in on him than anything else. But I get what you're saying. We should have taken people thought we were going to take a defensive end and a pass rusher in that spot.
Yeah, but I thought that was kind of ironic.
Man, so last week you went completely in. You went bonkers on Zach Robinson. How do you feel about his play calling this week?
I don't know what it is, man.
Cat got your tongue, man?
No, I just think Zach Robinson needs to learn how to attack the weakness and go for it, man. I think that's what Kyle Shanahan, we saw from that. I'm not saying he's not doing that. The running game was immaculate.
Yes.
Bijan Robinson showed his butt off, man. Tyler Algier showed his butt off, man. We showed why we could be one of the top rushing teams in the NFL. The offensive line, shout out to them. And one thing that I heard during the broadcast was they saying that after the Bucks game, a lot of the linemen kept coming up to the coaches and saying, "Man, I'm sorry, we messed up. Let's keep doing the same thing."
I love that. The fact that the offensive lineman came in and said that it was our fault. It's not what you're calling. It's our fault. We can do better. We can make the plays. We can execute better. I love that accountability was taken, because that's where it starts. That's what AJ said to us. If y'all haven't seen that interview, we interviewed AJ Terrell before the season. Go look it up. Find it on the Waterboyz Show podcast. You can listen to it, or you can find it on our YouTube. But AJ Terrell said that player-led, in his opinion, all the best teams have been player-led, where the players hold everyone accountable. And when you hear the offensive linemen are stepping up, taking that accountability, I can't help but to feel good about it. And not only did they take accountability, they came the next game, which was last night, and they made up for it, and they showed that they really meant business. The run game was awesome. But John, I'm going to tell you, so for those who may not know, the first 2 years with Bijan, I would tell B. Rich, man, for where we took Bijan, I need to see special. I'm not sure. I used to say, I'm not sure I've seen special yet. I've seen good, but I'm not sure I have seen special yet. That's what I said in year one. That's what I said for most of year two. But let me tell you, after that catch and run last week, and the way that man would, boy, I like to use that word slither. The way that man was slithering in, man, he's so smooth. Bijan Robinson is, without a shadow of a doubt, a special running back. I saw it last night, man. He was special. His name could have been Special K.
Hey,
That man was so special.
Hey, man, did you get a chance to hear what Saquon Barkley had to say about Bijan?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he said Bijan going to be the next one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Bijan, and then the guy out of Detroit who Rusty Manziel talked about that he saw one day, the running back that used to play for Tech, then he went to Alabama. But that particular running back, I always, sometimes these names escape me, but the running back,
Jameer Gibbs,
the running back up in Detroit, man, like he said, those two are the next. And I agree. Jameer Gibbs making plays all across the board. And Bijan Robinson, oh my God. Oh my God.
Is that what he said?
Oh my God.
Listen. Hey, we popping, man. You like I said, man, live from the water cooler, man.
Yeah, man. So listen, everybody out there, if you like the new set, man, put a yes or a 1 in the chat. Let us know how you feel about the new set. We're live from the water cooler. This is the Waterboyz Show, Atlanta's #1 sports podcast, but I'm finna stop saying that. We just not Atlanta's #1 sports podcast. We are the world's #1 most dangerous sports show around, man, the Waterboyz Show. It's not just a podcast, it's a show. I don't know what the hell was going on to my left. I don't know if my man turned into a panther or a tiger or wolf. I don't know, he turned into a bear.
Falcon.
That's how Falcons do.
That's how Falcons.
Yeah, man. So at what point do you rise? That's the face they make when they rise up.
When they about to get the prey, they coming out 200 miles an hour. They just get it and they shake it and they rub it, and that's what we did to the Vikings last night.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, that sounded very weird. I just gonna keep it real. That's they get it and they grab it and they shake it and they grip it. Like that sounded very weird. So these Falcons have. I'm just talking about the Falcon bird. Like they have a lot going on, boy.
Man, y'all see, I got the Be Rich jersey. Shout out to Ray Daniels, man, giving us this. He had an event last year, man. He made us a jersey, put the GOAT, man, right there.
Okay.
Atlanta Hawks peach jersey.
Yeah, man, and you see the Playboy tray back there in the back, man. I really didn't have to say, because I don't want somebody to say, "Come on, Trey, you got it, you got it."
They don't know. They don't know.
Okay, all right, cool. Well, listen, I'll say this: that jersey was 100%, no lie, given to me by a professional major league franchise and baseball team. The organization gave me that jersey personally and put Playboy Trey on the back of it, man, from when we went and did a show. Yeah, man, but back to the thing in hand. So we talked about what I thought was the ugly. Let's get back to more good. We spoke about the pass rush. We spoke about the rookies getting their hands on the football. What else would you categorize as the good?
Man, I can say this, and I'm kind of like just all over the place, but I think you're right, Trey. I think you're right. I never tell you that you're right, but you're right, man.
Don't worry, I'll be knowing it anyway.
I think us not playing in the preseason has hurt us. Being on rhythm, getting on time, it's showing week 1, week 2, the passes, the passing game. I think that the reps help, man. In live hit, live play. Mm-hmm. They're trying to get you. In practice, you're protecting the quarterback. He got a lot of things he can do, but you need to see how it is under fire. I think by week 4, going into the bye week, the 5th week, I think by game 5, I feel like the Falcons will be on all cylinders on offense. That's my prediction.
Well, let's hope so, because we play the Panthers Sunday and it's a division game, and I by no means am just gonna say it's a game we're gonna go dominate. Looking at the way our defense is playing, we should dominate it. But anytime, yes, that's what I was about to say. Anytime you have a rivalry game, anytime you have a division game, it's always tough, and it's always tough to win in your division. So the Falcons, they have more work. They got, as the saying goes, they got to keep chopping wood, chop wood, chop wood. They got to go up to Carolina, chop some wood, and let's take care. Let's take care of Bryce Young. Let's take care of Bryce Young and that offense, man. The defense, because he can escape too. Let's let this defense keep getting after it, keep grabbing sacks, keep out there, man. That was wild. Keep getting these sacks. You know what I'm saying? Keep dominating on the football field. Let's hey, you heard me. I said that was wild. You know what I'm saying? Let them keep going up there, grabbing these quarterback sacks. Let them keep going up there, dominate, lean into what they have to do, and win the game.
That was wild. All right, man. All right,
hey, man. Let them get out there and take care of business.
On that note, man. let's go to a break, man.
Woo! Somebody text my wife, call my kids, and email my pastor. Tell them don't log on the internet today. I'm about to act a damn fool and a half. These hometown haters said our defense couldn't sack what? Said our rookies couldn't do what? Said Bajan couldn't run what? Boy, you better stop. Last night, the Atlanta Falcons, a.k.a. the Blood Pressure Birds, flew up to Minnesota and beat the Prince high heels and blouses off the Vikings, flooded their stadium with purple rain. After watching Baker Mayfield escape sack after sack, last night our defense got home and they got home often. Jalen Walker got a sack. Brandon Doyle's got a sack. Zach Harrison got a sack. I think I even saw Arthur Blank run off the sideline and clothesline a ninja and yell, all in all, our defense was dominant. Leonard Floyd made a play. Devon Diablo made some plays. Caden Ellis made some plays. And our rookies, James Pierce Jr. made a play. Billy Bowman made a play. Xavier Watts made a play. And woo, I can't forget our kicker. That man was 5 for 5. Parker Romo, a.k.a. Tony Romo's cousin, was out there kicking like he was auditioning to play a villain in a Bruce Lee movie. Woo. Lastly, we'll take the good with the bad. With all the good things we did, there's some things that need to improve. We have to get this passing game going. But right now, we'll take the win however it comes. And the run game, shout out to the O-line, because they got Bajan going, running downhill all game. And 25 was out there throwing bows like he was in a Ludacris video. Woo, boy. We'll go ahead and take this win, clean some things up, and get ready for the Panthers. Shout out to the Falcons, a.k.a. the Blood Pressure Birds. Woo, and as you see right there, that is the Blood Pressure Bird shirt, the brand new colorway. If you're looking for the shirt, man, you can go to 285clothing.com, get this brand new Blood Pressure Birds. These Blood Pressure Birds are stressing me out. That's the brand new shirt. Go to 285clothing.com, pick you up a shirt today. The Waterboyz Show have these Blood Pressure Birds are stressing me out.
Woo. Hey, man, I was real when I heard Raheem Morris was interviewing him on the sideline, and the way he just taught his confidence of knowing he was gonna win that game before. He just really saying, "Hey man, Bijan gonna get the ball. Y'all gonna see he gonna have a great game today." I mean, he pretty much predicted we're gonna dominate, we're gonna win.
Okay,
I like that from a coach, man. But he actually put it. He put it where his mouth was at. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He shut him up.
Okay.
All right, listen, y'all.
That was
hey, everybody share, like,
that was very
subscribe. Wild. Hey, man, y'all leave us comments, man. It's free. It don't cost y'all nothing. Show us some digital currency. I don't know what this man talking about, but yeah, let's go.
This has been a wild show. I must say that. We both have had some crazy slip-ups. But look, let's go to the comments and talk to the people. We're going to start all the way from the beginning, and then we're going to go down, show everybody some love. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. Okay, let's start going to these comments. Great weekend for the state of Georgia. I agree. Did I mention in that the Dream won? I think I did. I did mention that. I think I did say it. Can we talk about picks? Finally, boy, I'm talking about Jeremy Price. He put it in all caps. Finally, playing with some confidence and the rookies getting to the QB. Yes, they are. Shout out to Kyle Pitts, though, man. He's showing up out there on the field. Walton, Demetric Walton said 6 sacks. I had a 6-pack.
Hey, man, I think I want a 6-pack as well.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that.
Celebrate with that.
I ain't mad at that. Johnny Mapp said showed up and showed the F out. Rise up, ATL. Kadeem Robinson said, is Koo at the unemployment office yet? He might be on that Greyhound we talked about last week. Last week, we said, get him a Greyhound. And, man, with old Romo, and I ain't talking about Tony, with old Romo kicking the way that he kicked, I don't know, man.
Hey, it's ironic, man. Like, this game, he had 5 field goals and an opportunity to have 6, but they let him score. They let him score at the end. Man, isn't it wild that he went 5 for 5? The first kick was real shaky, though. I was like, shaky.
Yeah, it was.
I was kind of worried. But then I was like, man, he got all these short kicks. Then at the end, he hit the 54-yarder.
Well,
you think? You think Koo missed?
Well, I'm going to say this. We also have to kind of temper expectations and also not get so hyped up. Like a kicker going 5 for 5, especially a kicker that was on the street, it's a reason that he was on the street. You know what I mean? So let's also understand that more than likely there will be some hiccups along the way. But we have to take the good with the bad when it comes to the kicker. It is what it
Let's
is.
talk about him. Last year, he replaced the injured Minnesota kicker. Whatever happened to the kicker, he went 11 for 12. The kicker came back. He's on street.
Okay.
This year, I think he was kicking in the preseason for the Patriots.
Okay.
But he went up against a kicker that was drafted by them. So they want to keep the draft picks.
Okay.
So I don't know, man. He went 11 for 12 last year.
Okay.
Had an opportunity to win the job at the Patriots, but they drafted a kicker.
All right. We'll see. Come
Let's
on.
see.
Let's go to some more comments.
All right.
Demetri Walton said, Ricky Class stepped up. Christy Lewis, what's up? What's up? Say, rise
Christy?
up. I'm so glad that I did not have to wear my Waterboyz stressed out bird shirt. I am too. I wore it because I just love it. But you're right. We ain't stressed out today. We feeling real good. Fred Dunn said, what about the rambling Rick from Georgia Tech? Don't worry. We'll get to that. Shout out to Georgia Tech. Yeah, we got some stuff we're going to talk about that because me and B, we actually went to the game. Don't worry. We're going to touch on that. Said, man, Brandon Pope said Prince was 5'2". Yes, man, one of the greatest artists ever, but B Rich trying to act like the man wasn't short. It is what it is, man. We love Prince.
He said he's taller than a PlayStation
Demetri Walker
5.
said, man, get off Prince. He told me leave Prince alone. Man, I love Prince. I'm a huge Prince fan. Hey, look, we actually went, the first time we went to Minneapolis, we actually performed in the same club and on the same exact stage that they shot Purple Rain from.
Yes.
We actually performed on the same exact stage that they filmed Prince performing in the movie Purple Rain. And so that meant a lot. And you know what else was crazy when we talk about icons? Remember we did I think 2 sessions. Well, I forget the writer's name, but we did 2 sessions inside the studio that Michael Jackson used to work from, where he did the Thriller album.
Hey,
crazy.
Also, man, it was a place in the studio. We was working with Ryan Tedder.
Ryan Tedder, that's
right. It was a place. Listen to this, Mario. You're gonna die. They had a room for Bubbles. The
chimpanzee that Mike had.
Yeah, man. We
it
went
really
in that
did.
room and he could look over and see where they was recording at, man.
Yeah.
And that was Bubbles' room, bro.
Hey, it's kind of crazy when you go to these iconic studios, and I'm gonna get back to the comments. And the other studio we went to that was iconic. Well, I mean, it wasn't really iconic, but something that's known in hip hop happened is when Tupac got shot outside the elevators when he was going up to the studio to meet Biggie the night he got shot. We went to that studio, man, inside that same hallway, jumping on those same elevators. But anyway, man. David Loftus said, y'all scared me in the last video. I thought you were fighting, and I don't have many fan shows I really like. What video?
the one we was talking about did the Falcons defense dominate?
Oh no, man! Look, we gonna debate. We gonna get loud. We gonna talk trash. Me and this man been friends over 20-some years. We've been friends close to 25 years. It's gonna happen. You know,
I should have seen about a month or 2 ago, man. That man said some real disrespectful stuff to me. But that's my friend, man. I love him, man.
Okay.
All right.
Nah.
Keep going, man. He feel bad. He know what he did.
No, I don't feel bad about it. I actually don't. I actually don't feel bad about it.
He mean it.
I feel bad that I allowed you to get outside my character. We'll leave it at that. Yeah, you did, ahead, man. You did, man. But Paul Brown Lee Peasy, is that how you say it? Peasy or Pizza? Pizza. I don't know. Sorry to miss your name, but Paul said
slaughtered his name.
I did not slaughter the name. I got Paul Brown Lee together. Okay, I got it, man. Paul P. We're gonna leave it at that. Paul P.
BBP.
Hey man. Hey, look, it said all my Georgia teams won. Salute to them, especially my Tech family. Yes, we're gonna touch on Georgia Tech, man. I really am proud of them. Demetri said, Cool and Troy Anderson, both application on Indeed this morning. Rudy said, let's go. At least that's how I'm interpreting it, man. Sacklana is here, baby. Okay, then.
I like that.
Okay, Sacklana. Okay,
hey,
then.
Rudy, that's a good one.
Okay, instead of Statlana, boy, it's Sacklana, boy. Okay, then. All right, then. Lack of getting in the end zone, 100%. That was one of the bads. Clayton said, ain't no plan in GA. Falcons, Dreams, Braves, Bulldogs, and Yellow Jackets all had good. Well, like I said, Falcons had a good Sunday. I mean, the Braves had a good Sunday. They got smacked around Friday and Saturday. I think they're on vacation. Somebody need to get them a Mai Tai and one of those, what they call the necklaces. that people wear in Hawaii, man. What they
The
call
lu-
it?
the luau,
lei?
the luau, the lake.
The lake.
Yeah, lei.
Get them a Mai Tai and a lake because
Yeah.
they on vacation right now. That as soon as Ronald got hurt, the Braves said, F it. You know what I'm saying? But Fred Dunn said they should have done more play action because the running game was working. That's a smart man right there. Yes, they should have. I think they tried to go play action one play
That's
and
it.
Pennis got killed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, he really got hurt.
Hey, that Rudy said we made a statement last night in front of America. I think our defense did for sure.
Okay.
For sure. Sack Atlanta.
Okay. All right then. I see that's a mainstay here for the rest of
yeah.
this season, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
285.com. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. Sack Atlanta. Okay. All right then. David, like red zone production was ugly. It was. We got to get in the end zone. Let's pull down a couple people we may not have spoken to yet.
Okay.
Let's go to some comments from some people we may not have spoken to yet. A bunch of people put a one in the chat saying they like the new set. Man, we love it. We feel at home, man, with the new set. Who you putting up now? Marley said, I'm loving what I saw last night from my Falcons. Salute to the Falcons. Ron O'Neal said, home team. All right, then. Okay, then. The problem we keep questioning is still the O-line and pass blocking, which showed its head last night. It did. We got to get better at pass blocking. And Corliss Rush said, he said the Paul P. It's like it was when I was a kid. Boy, high school team won, Dogs won, Jackets won, Falcons won, and Tommy Rich winning, man. He said like
Tommy
he's a
Rich.
kid. Okay,
Tommy Wildfire Rich.
Hey, that's what he just said.
Man, I ain't heard that name in years.
Yeah,
Tommy
man.
Wildfire Rich. Lauren, Abdullah the Butcher.
Hey, man, was Tommy Rich like one of your long lost cousins? Because your name is B Rich.
Yeah, man, that's my. Never mind.
What you about to say?
I don't know.
Please.
Tommy Wildfire Rich.
Yeah. Let's just leave it alone. But I don't know what you about to say.
I don't know, man. Sometimes I gotta think before you speak.
Reggie Brown said that game was just another example of how much Atlanta fan base needs to step up the energy in home games. Minnesota fans showed out in the beginning. And I'm going to tell you what it is, Reggie. We all know what it is. If you go down on the 100 level at a Falcons game, bro, everybody in the hallway kicking it. We're there. But everybody's in the hallway kicking it, and it's just Atlanta. It's just how we kick it. We care, but we also gonna have us a good time.
Yeah.
People out there trying to catch both ways, whether it's the female trying to catch a dude or the dude trying to catch a female. Other folks just trying to catch them a couple shots. Other folks trying to catch them a slice of pizza or a $2 hot dog. But everybody's out of their seats having a good time. But I agree, we need to keep bringing the energy, myself included. Chris Jefferson said defense showed up and showed out. We have to get better in the red zone. But overall, it was a promising win. We got us one with the new kicker. And let's go to one more comment.
YouTube.
Man, Vincent Coakley Jr. said Falcons have got to get the passing game going, though. 9 targets between Pitts and London is not going to cut it. And also with the passing game, we also have to bring up, and I'm not going to knock him for it because he made a lot of plays, but Drake, you have to protect the ball. The defender, he made a play.
That's the second time I seen Drake get a long
Drake,
pass.
I mean, it was long. It looked like Drake was gonna that was a big game. It's no telling what we could have done with the rest of that particular drive.
They scored on that turnover.
Yeah, knock the ball out. Good play by the defender. Drake was just trying to make a play, keep him off him, and keep going. But the ball was exposed.
Hey, the
defender
dude,
made a good,
the dude.
Excellent play.
Excellent play.
Perfect punch. Oh man.
Hey Trey, just a couple more from Instagram, and then we can go ahead and get back started.
Okay, all right, man. Read the Instagram comments, man.
Okay, what's that?
Yeah, somebody just said, oh, Hell King Andy said Drake London getting the ball punched out is a rookie mistake. He is a veteran. Now he needs to do better.
Yeah. The massage
King said Clark Atlanta 1-2. Shout out to Clark Atlanta, boy.
That's a good one. Low Max said, would you draft a kicker this season?
I mean, I don't know if I'm big on drafting kickers. I mean, I think they've done a good job at finding kickers that they didn't necessarily draft. I remember Tampa went in, drafted a kicker in the second round, and we have no idea where that gentleman is right now. Do you guys remember that? They drafted a kicker in the second round. This was over the last 10 to 12 years. They drafted a kicker in the second. No, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Drafted a kicker in the second round, and I have no idea where that gentleman is right now.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I remember when there was a super kicker they had got Sebastian Janikowski.
Okay, yeah, now he was official.
He was for Florida State.
Yeah,
And
he
kicked
played
like
for the Raiders,
60
right?
and the Raiders
Played
drafted
for the
him like in the in the first or second round. I remember that one. That was the highest kick I ever seen.
Man, somebody hit a 65-yarder, no, a 64-yarder over the weekend.
Yeah, the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, that Cowboys kicker hit a 64.
He was the first kicker to ever have two walk-off field goals. It was one at the end of regulation and one in overtime. First kicker ever to do that. Shout out to him.
Yeah, man. So look, let's go ahead and talk about it. We went to the comments. We spoke about the Falcons. Let's go ahead. Let's go around the horn in the state of Georgia.
Okay, let's do it.
I want to start with the Rambling Rick
from Georgia Tech.
Hey, man, catching folks' aunties down at the varsity.
Hey, man.
I want to talk about the Rambling Rick.
Y'all don't know what he's talking about, man. He did a skit. Man, I gotta load it. I'll play it. I gotta load it up, but man, that was hilarious. I gotta load that up.
Yeah. So shout out to Ryan Cameron. Shout out to the Ryan King, Ryan Uncensored. The great, one of the staples in the city of Atlanta. We grew up to Ryan Cameron, and it's just a blessing
to know him, and call him a friend.
Yes, to be able to know him, call him a friend. Definitely a friend of the show. And he invited us out to a game, man. Excellent seats, kind of like close to the corner of the end zone by the student section. Energy was high,
and the view.
Man, the view is crazy. It was up on our story. It's not there now, but I still have some video of it. But like Georgia Tech, they showed up. They took care of business. Now I will say this: they let Clemson back in the game, and they let Clemson take some momentum from them for a second in the third quarter when Clemson took the lead and went up 14-13. Georgia Tech responded. They let Clemson come back, go ahead and tie the game, but then Georgia Tech responded, man. Took it down, got a 50-something yarder to walk off.
Walk off, man,
and win the game.
It was no timeouts. And check this out, man. It was a whiteout, man. We had on black.
We did. It was a whiteout, and as we were pulling up, the security. Shout out to Keisha, one of my wife's friends. She was like, "You don't know me." I'm sorry, Keisha. Sometimes I just be at the game minding my business. I apologize, but yeah, she said you don't, and she showed us love, gave us a ride to the, and on the ride I said, "Oh man, it's a whiteout," and we both got on black. We both there with like Falcons gear on. I had like a Falcon shirt on. Man, but at least I wasn't crazy.
I had on a Waterboyz shirt. I had on a Waterboyz shirt on.
Yeah, man.
I almost wore my Bulldog hat. But I'm like, nah.
Now, why would you do that, man? Why would you do that?
I didn't do it. I put the hat on right here. But check it out. Man, did y'all see Trey on the goalpost? That was him. He rushed the field. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to break the law. I didn't want to break the law, Mario. But if you go look, man, you'll see a ninja on the actual field goal barking like a dog. When he had a Georgia Tech game. What's wrong with you, boy?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what this guy is talking
Keep going. That was a great game. Thank you.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ryan Cameron.
Yeah, man, but Tech ended up getting the win 24-21 over Clemson, the number 12 team in the nation. And I thought Dabo would get the Clemson Tigers, back on the right track this year. But I'm almost starting to feel like Dabo will not be in a Clemson coaching shirt or whatever much longer. He probably end up going back to Alabama, because if the board doesn't pan things out and they move on from Dabo, I can see Dabo going back to Alabama. But let's stick to the Georgia Tech Yelling Jackets. Shout out to Brent Key. And shout out to Haynes King, man.
You gotta give them their props, man.
Yeah, what are they ranked now?
Georgia Tech breaking next is number 18 overall in the top 25.
Talk about it.
Yeah, well, we had this discussion.
Shout out to Tech, man.
Look, we had this discussion with Rusty Manziel. I'm talking about a true dog, a true Georgia Bulldog. And he said he felt like this could be a really solid year for Georgia Tech. And then on top of that, for all y'all Tech fans who may not have seen the interview, we interviewed Joe Ham, the greatest quarterback in Georgia Tech history. And he said that he felt like this year, Georgia Tech was going to be what they've always been, a team that once they get a senior-laden team where they have majority seniors, they're able to make noise. And he felt like this is a team where they were going to have more seniors, and he expected this year to be a year that they will make noise. And so far, it's turning out just like that. I saw he was at the game. I didn't see he was at the game until I was at the house. He definitely went to the game. I would have loved to link up with him at the game. But yeah, Joe Ham, he said he felt like this was going to be a team that could compete and possibly get in the playoffs. And so, Tech, I salute you, man. Keep on balling, keep playing hard. Y'all got some real beasts down there on the field. I love the defense. I love the O-line. I love the quarterback, the running back. They make timely passes, and I think Brent Key brings the right moxie.
Yeah, you said it last year when I said we was not last couple weeks ago when we was on the Baller Alert show. And I was saying about the coaches, like, well, they already got one.
Mm-hmm.
You right. Hey, look, man, the rest of the schedule real quick, man. Next game is against Temple. I think they can get that.
Okay.
Wake Forest, they haven't been that good. Then they got Virginia Tech,
Mm-hmm.
Duke, Syracuse, North Carolina State, Boston, Pitt. They can go very well undefeated coming into the Georgia game when Georgia has come to Bobby Dodd and play them.
That's crazy, man. So it's gonna be a big game. It's gonna be tickets are already just about sold out, man. It's crazy, man.
And that game got moved, so it's not at Bobby Dodd this year.
Nah.
Where is that?
It's in Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Yeah. Yeah.
We gotta go to
Good
that.
old fashioned hate at the Benz this year, guys.
Now you thought it was at Athens.
Yeah.
I said they played in
That
Athens.
was last year. That was
Yeah,
last year.
nah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's in the Benz.
good
Hey,
old
that's
fashioned
gonna
hate
be-
at the Benz. Yeah,
You know what though? That's gonna be an advantage for Georgia.
because of all the I mean, I'll give y'all that.
That's not fair.
No, I mean, hey, we'll see.
Like I don't know why they moved it. I would love to go to a Georgia and
It's
Georgia
money.
Tech
It's
game
money.
it's
at
money.
one of the schools.
Check it out, man. Doug, KT, and myself and a couple other guys went to a Georgia Tech versus the Bulldogs game when it's at Georgia Tech. It was hot too. You remember that? It was hot. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been to a Georgia game.
Really?
Never been to
We
a
gotta
Georgia
go.
game.
We gotta go to.
But
I
I never been to a Georgia game. Never.
been to one in Athens.
I
I've been
never.
with Big Tombs.
I've never been to a Georgia
I went
game.
to remember when Tennessee? Y'all remember when Tennessee was like number 1 or 2, and Georgia was I went to that game at Athens, man.
Yeah,
it was
I remember
Yeah,
awesome.
I've never been to a Georgia game. Now I've been to 3 Georgia Tech games now, and I've enjoyed each and every last one of them, man. So I go to so many Tech games, man. Maybe the Lord trying to tell me something.
What
man.
they trying to tell you?
I don't know, man. Seems like I keep ending up
put on
at
that
Georgia
white and
Tech
gold,
games,
Trey.
man.
Hey man,
Go ahead and put on that white and gold, Trey.
they say we never get Georgia Tech some love. Well, here it is. You got the love.
Yeah, man.
got the love.
And where's our guy, Hell King Andy? I mean, Kirk Cousins, Andy. We know that's you, Kirk. We know that's really you in that account. I'm trying to tell you, man. But yeah, I gotta go to a Georgia game. So while we talking about Georgia, let's move on. Let's move on to the guys who escaped by the hair on their chinny chin chin. They escaped by the hair on their chinny chin chin. Because really, to be honest, Tennessee was putting foots in the Georgia Bulldogs.
You know what remind me of?
Foots.
You know what remind me of?
Not feet, foots.
You know what remind me of? How them Tide used to do that. I think we do. Them Tide always pulled out something.
Okay.
They always find a way to win. Man, like with the miracle in Rocket Top land.
Okay.
Good old
Okay.
Rocket Top. Hey man, 4th down and a mile to go. Gunnar Stockton throws a
Touchdown,
moon
baby.
ball to
Touchdown.
Humphreys. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Then we went to a 2-point conversion, and we never get 2-point.
Let me tell you, that route, the motioning the wide receiver in and then going back out. Hey man, like it was beautifully executed. The wide receiver ran an excellent route on that 2-point conversion to get himself open. Man, it was excellent. And I must say this. There were a lot of people who had a lot of questions about Gunnar Stockton, and I raised my hand. I was right there at the top of the list. Gunnar Stockton, man, he's showing a little
So
something.
Kirby, after the
He's showing a
game,
little
he
something
said
out
a lot of naysayers about Gunnar Stockton. He was talking about you.
He was.
So check this out. God is my witness.
And you too.
God is my witness.
Don't try that like it was just me.
Hey man, hey, God is my witness. I called that the kicker was going to miss the field goal. I was so confidently, I left it in a chat and told the fellas that the kicker was going to miss the kick, and I believed it wholeheartedly. I ain't gonna say what I said, but I said he was gonna miss the kick. And did he miss it? Did I call it?
I think we know he missed it.
Did I call it?
I think you did. But that's typical. You're gonna always say something like that, and if it's right, you're gonna make yourself a genius.
Man,
and if it's wrong, you ain't gonna bring it up
but
again.
we're in the locker cooler, you hating.
The locker cooler. What's the locker
The
cooler?
water cooler, man.
Okay, I don't know what a
We're
locker
in the
cooler
locker
is.
room.
Is
in
that
the
like a
water
locker cooler?
Yes.
Okay.
Keep your ass out of it.
Okay.
Because you drank up all the Gatorade.
But some kind of way, I'm still here. Some kind of way, but yeah.
Live from the cooler.
Georgia escape, man. Let me go to it, man. Georgia escape. They could not stop Tennessee's number 1 wide receiver. I mean, it was crazy. My man, like, he was showing out
Yeah.
on those Georgia Bull Dog.
Hey, why you
man.
looking it up, man?
He was showing out.
I think we rushed for what,
Georgia
300
Bulldogs.
yards almost? Is that right? 300 yards rushing?
I think it was 3 total, and it's Chris Brazel the second was the receiver.
Chris Brazel the second.
God,
Man,
he was a
that man went for 6 receptions, 177,
Yes, man.
3 touchdowns.
Hey, man, that goes to show you, man.
I'm gonna have to put this.
He
up
was
soon,
six. I think
y'all.
he's 6'5". It was bombing. I ain't never seen Georgia get beat deep like that on a couple plays. One play, man. One play, man. The cornerback, man, he slowed down. The receiver slowed down. He bumped into him. He seemed like he was trying to throw his hand up to kind of gauge the ball without looking, and fell down. And the dude caught the ball, took it to the house. Then one of them threw a bomb to the right, caught the ball. I couldn't believe it. But you know what, though? We can clean that up.
Yeah, they can.
We clean that up.
They can. But I think there's still a team that's growing. I know Kirby not gonna take that laying down. He's not gonna let them feel good about getting away with that win. He said Tennessee, they deserve to win this game. Tennessee should have won this game, and he's gonna drill that in their heads. Look, you guys stayed resilient. You kept fighting. That's why you ended up with the W. But really, you guys did not play well enough to win this game. I think Kirby's gonna get that across to the guys, and hopefully they will continue to grow from this. I mean, it's gonna be some hiccups along the way. We know Tennessee is a tough place to play for the Georgia Bulldogs. They had lost 9 in a row to Georgia already, and so they really wanted to get the win. Man, it was a guy in the crowd. They kept showing him. The man was stressed out. They kept showing, oh boy, he had his arms folded, then he was doing like this.
The young kid?
Man, no. He was an older gentleman.
Okay.
When I tell you, man, he was so stressed out. Like, I don't know if the man got some kind of stock in it or if the man was actually like the man. I ain't seen nobody that stressed out, man.
Oh, God.
Man was stressed out to the point they started talking about him and they started showing him again and again. Man, do you have that do you have that one picture that I sent you? If you don't have it pulled up, because it's a perfect time since we on here talking about Georgia and Tennessee. This could be a perfect time to talk about our buddy of the week. And let me tell you, man, I'm sitting there, I'm watching the game. We're going to wait till B-Rich loads this up. I'm sitting there, I'm watching the game with my son, right? And I just knew the kick was going to be done. My son said, he walked in, he saw what was going on. He said, hey, Dad, don't even worry about it. I'm looking at that kid. He finna miss it. He was like, I see it on his face, Dad. He finna miss it. I said, I don't know, son. I said, I don't know, man. Like, they've played too well for this man to turn around and miss this kick. And sure enough, he missed the kick. So when he missed the kick, man, they had a shot where they showed the head coach. And man, it was just a shot of the camera to where it was perfect. It captured the moment. It showed us exactly what the moment meant to them at that particular time. As we get B-Rich trying to load this photo up for the 30th minute, we hope that it'll go ahead and be loaded up soon. But I'm telling you, man, it really captured the moment and let us know exactly how they were feeling. I can't really describe it to you. I have to show it to you so you can see it. And so this is what I do. Until he gets it ready, we'll go to something else. I don't know what in the world was going on. So we'll go to somebody else for the buddy of the week. You know what I mean? My guy, he trying to figure it out. But I'm telling you, when that young man missed that kick, and even though I was happy, I will say this. I'm happy just for him that he came back and made a kick in overtime. Because somebody being that young, missing a kick like that, man, it could potentially just break your confidence for the entire year. And even though I want our team to win, I don't want to see a young dude confidence get broken like that. He's clearly talented to be out there. So he came back and made the kick. The kick he made didn't get them to win because we scored a touchdown. But him missing that kick, boy, it was wild, man. Where we at, B-Rich? We getting close. Well, look, let's move on from the buddy of the week for now. We'll go to something else, and we'll talk about these Atlanta Dream. Hey, man, the Dream take game 1 in their playoff series against the Indiana Fever, 80-68. They take game 1 at home. Look, we talk a lot about these Atlanta teams, how we don't do this, how we don't do that. But I will admittedly say, I don't give the Dream enough attention. And the Dream sitting here in the playoffs, 80-68, on the Caden Clark list, Indiana Fever. And I think if they had Caitlin Clark, the Dream gonna take care of business. They've been. I don't want to say quiet, but I would say for those who didn't have our ears tuned into it and didn't have the volume turned up the correct way, maybe it came across quiet because the Dream have been having a good season and they represent the city of Atlanta and they are looking very, very good out there on the court.
Hey, shout out to the Dream. One game, one. We taking a chip this year, man. I just feel it.
Okay.
Hey, we ready for Buddy of the Week. You ready? Go ahead and cue it up.
Let me. I'm gonna get that. Let me just finish off. Like I said, man, we won 80-68. Game 2. I gotta look at when game 2 will be, but make sure y'all tune in Tuesday. Game 2 will be tomorrow. Make sure y'all tune in, tap in for the Atlanta Dream.
We gotta go to one of the games, man.
Give them the support.
We gotta go to one of the games.
Well, if it's at night, unless it's on the weekend, I won't be able to make it. But yeah, man, you should go on down.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go. Let's go check one out. We're gonna do that. All right, you ready?
Yeah, man. Let's go to this week's Buddy of the Week. And our Buddy of the Week is Buddy up there in the left corner. If you're looking at it, my man has the look of terror. He looks like, let me tell you something. If I know you lying was the person, if I know you effing lying was a person, it would be my guy right here. My guy, you can't see his top teeth, but his bottom teeth all out there. The man lip about to hit the floor. He is disgusted. The head coach don't even look the same. The officer look like he ready to lock somebody up. But my man right there on the left, my guy looks so stunned. He can't believe that it happened. I don't know who Buddy is, but right now, Buddy is still somewhere pacing the house. He probably slapped the bowl of cereal off his kid's table. I'm telling you, him and his wife then got into an argument. He didn't cuss one of his friends out in the chat. He probably hadn't even looked at the young man who missed the kick. If I know you effing lying was a person, it is Buddy right here, our Buddy of the Week. I know all y'all out there in audio land, you can't see. But when I tell you this man has the look of terror, let me tell you something. If you have small kids, and when your kids were small, if they watch a movie called Monsters, Inc., where they had to go in and scare people, that's the look of terror that the monsters on Monster, Inc. wanted to give the kids when they ran in the room and had to pass the scare test. That's it. My man said, I know you effing lying. I know you effing lying. And I'm telling you, I wouldn't be surprised if the man tried to hide the kicker cleats. You ain't never kicking in these shoes ever again. I know you effing lying. Shout out to Buddy. I hope that he can get the pain out his chest. You, sir, get the Buddy of the Week.
Hey, man.
I know you effing lying.
That was great.
I'm just saying.
His eyes, man.
Hey, man, he was terrified. And shout out to my son, because when we saw it live, my son said, Dad, that's the Buddy of the Week. I said, you know what, son?
That's awesome.
Yeah, he said, Dad, that's the Buddy of the Week. I said, let me rewind it. He said, all right, go back. I rewinded it. He took a picture, and he said, Dad, that's your Buddy of the Week, because Buddy looked crazy. And I told him, I said, hey, man, I know you effing lying. You know what I'm saying? But look, we're going to go to a commercial, and when we get back, hey, man, we have a new game coming up. What's it called? Snap Judgment. We got a whole new segment.
We got Snap Judgments coming up.
We got Snap Judgments coming up. Y'all stay tuned. The Waterboyz Show. Attention all out-of-towners who complain about the city of Atlanta. If you don't like sitting in traffic 1 hour going, 1 hour back, always saying I can't stand Atlanta, guess what? We don't care. Move. Number 2, if you don't like the restaurants, the food ain't this, the food ain't that. They put lemon pepper on everything. Guess what? We don't like it either, but we don't care. Move. Anytime an ice cube fall, they shut the whole city down. In my city, we climb through 100 feet snow. Guess what? We don't care. Move. Always complaining about the parking. They got hookah everywhere you go. They got hookah at Bible study, hookah down at the tag office, hookah at the old folks home. Hell, they even got hookah down at Kroger. Guess what? We don't care. Move. You heard Goody Mob. If you don't like where I stay, you can just fly away. If you don't like the music, the clubs, the food, or whatever it is, take my advice and remember, we don't care. Move. This message was brought to you by Atlanta University. Move. Yeah, man. So listen, I know y'all see this buzzer right here. This is a new segment we have called Snap Judgment, and I'm gonna let y'all know how it works. We will get a question coming from our producers, and somebody has to hit the buzzer first. Whoever hits the buzzer first can take the offense of the question or the defense. The offense, you saying exactly why that's correct, and the defense, you're defending that question, right? All right, so look, let's get to it. Snap Judgment. I got make sure we equally, you know what I'm saying, got enough room.
Nah.
Dude, get your hands off me, man. Hey, man. Hey,
All right,
man,
so Doug, I'm gonna need you to be the ref here to make sure we got flat hands, clean hands.
man, your hand is way closer, man. You basically touching it, man. All right, let's go.
So here we go. First question. Falcons look good in their win, yet the offensive passing game did struggle. I didn't even ask a question.
Man, hold on.
All right,
Best in
so
the game.
we know the buzzer works. Thank you, B Rich. All right, so
I
Falcons
always
did
want to do that for Family Feud. Man. I'm sorry.
just be the person
You
to
might
jump the
get kicked
gun.
out the family.
Just jumping the gun. All right, so Falcons offensive passing game struggled in a win. Falcons played in Minnesota. Question: would Kirk Cousins have done better? Ooh, B Rich got there first.
that?
Do you
Offense
choose
or
to
the
kick?
defense?
Yeah, pass or receive? What we doing?
I agree.
Tell us which one
Offense.
you taking.
Offense.
He's gonna take
Okay.
offense. Okay.
I feel like Kirk Cousins would have done better because he's more seasoned and veteran in just in experience. He would have known what reads to make. I think Penix is still learning. Not saying that Penix did bad. I'm glad he's going through that. But you heard Chris Collinsworth break it down to perfection on about these quarterbacks with McCarthy, with Penix. I feel like Kirk Cousins more seasoned. He would have made the right reads. He would have got rid of the ball quick.
Okay, I'm gonna take the defense, and I'm gonna say hell to the no. He would not have done better.
Why?
Why? What have you been saying for the past 2 episodes? It's the play calling. It's the play calling. It's the play calling. Now all of a sudden, the play calling not a factor.
Yeah, it is a factor.
Hold on. Now you had your turn. You had your turn.
Say nothing about no
You
play
had
calling.
your turn.
You didn't say nothing
You
about
had your
no
turn.
play calling.
Listen, you had your turn, sir. You had your turn. What I'm saying, Kirk Cousins, you could have taken longer, but you didn't. Kirk Cousins would have been playing under the same play calling. So which one is it? Is it the Penix not being seasoned, or is it the play calling? I feel like if the play calling is an issue, which we both feel like, well then, hey, Kirk Cousins can't do better. And if you get slammed on your back the same way Mike Penix was, Kirk Cousins would have been slammed on his back too. And then secretly, the man got skull in his head the whole time. He would have just sabotaged us anyway. Same way we did last year when we went up there and won. So I say no, Kirk Cousins would not have done better. You, sir, are wrong. And just like
you're contradicting
last night,
yourself.
You couldn't score in the red zone.
We did score in the red zone. Let's play the game. What are you
Nah,
talking
man,
about?
they let us score.
All right, so look, check this out. He said earlier that his problem with Penix is the accuracy. Kirk Cousins is more accurate than Penix is right now.
Is he?
Yes.
Prove it, because right now he on the sideline.
Go
He can't
look
prove it to me.
All right, you got it. I like snap judgment, man.
Yeah, come on, we got another one.
All right, cool. Next question. All right. So Parker
You closer,
Romo.
man. You closer.
Man, just shut up and let the man do this.
I knew that was going to be. I knew that was going to be a problem, but I love it. It's funny.
Go ahead.
All right. So Parker Romo made his Falcons debut officially yesterday, making all 5 of his field goal attempts. Is Parker Romo the best kicker in Falcons history? Trey got there first.
Absolutely not. I'm taking the offense. Absolutely not. He is not the best kicker in Falcons history. More than Anderson. But hey, I got Matt Bryant. Matt Bryant was a straight up beast. Matt Bryant, let me tell you, I believe Matt Bryant could probably get off his couch right now with a varsity hot dog in his hand and make a 60-some yard kick. That's a terrible example right there, sir. Please, that is awful. Don't do that again. Okay, cool. Please, sir. Can you stop doing that while you sitting next to me? It's very weird. That was wild. But anyway,
His was wilder.
No,
Talking about sex and balls.
Parker Romo is not the best kicker in Falcons history. I say absolutely not. This guy is not the best kicker in Falcons history, and I don't think he will be the best kicker in Falcons history because those are 2 names I named that is hard to beat.
Be Rich. Why is he the best? Go ahead. It's on you. It's yours.
Tell us why.
Why is Parker Romo the greatest? Why is he the go-to Falcon kickers? Go ahead.
He's not the go to Falcon kicker. This is the first game, and I'm not going to agree with that. I'm not defending it. I'm sorry.
He just conceded the point. He's like,
Okay, all right, then that's fine. That's fine.
fair.
I ain't mad at that.
The question was designed to be that crazy to see what we get out of it.
Yeah, it's all
right.
good.
Let's go outside the perimeter for a second. So, the defending runner-up in the NFL, the Kansas City Chiefs, lost their 2nd straight game, and they are currently 0-2. Are the Chiefs cooked? Trey got us there first.
Bam. I'm gonna take.
He was mad that he lost that first.
No, I wasn't. I'm just faster than you,
No, you're not.
bro. I ain't got no emotion towards it. Period.
You're not faster than me.
Okay.
So what are you taking on this?
Man, I'm taking the defense. I'm going to defend the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm taking the defense on this particular one. Hey, man, what's his name? Rudy Tomjanovich or whatever, how you pronounce the last name?
Tomjanovich.
Let me tell you something. You can never underestimate the heart of a champion. Never underestimate the heart of the champion. I believe in Patty Mahomes, man. I believe in Patrick Mahomes. That guy is one of the best to ever put on an NFL uniform. Hey, man, sometimes you start slow. Sometimes you may not play your best, but I don't think that they are cooked. Do they have an uphill battle going 0-2? But if it's anybody I believe in Patrick Mahomes, and I'm going to tell you who else I believe in. The man who this guy said was not one of the greatest coaches ever. The man this guy said was not a legendary coach. The man this guy said was not a great coach. The man this guy said the only reason that he's successful is because of Pat Mahomes. He has Andy Reid, Big Red, sir. And I believe Andy Reid will get them going. Do they have to like tweak a couple things here and there? Tweak? Yes. But I think the Kansas City Chiefs are not cooked. The meat and the rest of the poultry and the vegetables are still in the refrigerator.
All right, to my defense, man.
My
defense, man. I think Andy Reid is one of the GOATs, man. After winning last year.
Now you do.
And that was before. But let me say this: I'm not going against Patrick Mahomes on this as well. He's been to the NFC.
That's not how the game works, sir.
I'm not playing this game.
That's not the game.
That's not how the game works, man. Come on, man.
Let me get my.
That's not how the game works.
Let me land my plane.
You already took it off the wrong way. That's not how the game works, sir.
There go the Falcons.
Come on, man. You're going to do the game correctly.
Check it out. I can't, brother. I'm not finna argue a point.
Okay, but let me tell you why the Chiefs are cooked. Since Beers don't want to play the game, I'll do it correctly. Let me go ahead.
Why they cook?
Man, they're cooked because when you're going 0-2, man, your percentages are very, very low and bouncing.
How you gonna go against somebody that's made the NFC Championship every year he's played?
I'm just playing the game correctly, sir.
I can't play that. I don't believe.
Okay.
That
all right. We're gonna have to get somebody else to play the game.
Okay. Doug, you play the game. You got a mic right there. Why are the Chiefs cooked? Dollar DP. They 0-2.
They 0-2.
No, but I'm saying on their schedule.
Okay. He gonna play with you.
Man, just play the game correctly, man.
I don't see them.
All right, well let's move on.
While Doug's looking at
I should have won the battle.
Let's just move on. I'm aggravated.
We want to get another one in, or
no.
We good?
Let's get one more in.
No, absolutely.
Better
not.
Questions, man.
Let's move on.
That's the point. Be rich. They supposed to be crazy questions. Like you want to win the toss to make the other person have to go and sit on the wrong
They
side of the
cook
coin.
because they 0-2. Patrick Mahomes don't have no offensive weapons to throw it to. Travis Kelce tipping balls, getting intercepted. Andy Reid, man, he not the GOAT.
I mean, I'll help you out, Be Rich. Like Travis Kelce is too busy trying to be Mr. Taylor Swift.
He had
right
a
now.
good game though yesterday.
I mean, he showed up yesterday.
He showed
up.
He
did. But
I mean, Taylor Swift is coming to the games, singing.
Man, let's just move on, man. Let's move on. Go ahead. You can ask another question. Let's move on.
All right, one more question.
Because this guy's driving me crazy, man.
One more. Okay. I'll keep it with the crazy questions. All right. So yesterday, the Detroit Lions put up 52 points on the Chicago Bears. Does Ben Johnson look at what he did as a terrible mistake?
You gonna go? Go ahead.
Did I stump the group? Wait.
Did Ben Johnson do what?
So Ben.
The answer, I'm gonna take I guess the offense on this. No, which one would I take on this? I guess the defense, because I'm gonna defend why he doesn't look at it as a terrible mistake. He got a head coaching job. It's only 32 of them out there. Now, yes, he was the OC for the Detroit Lions, and they've had incredible offenses the years that he's been. I think he was the OC, 2 years? And they had like record-breaking years, like man, really, really top offense, turned Jared Goff into one of the better quarterbacks in the league in those 2 years. And when you get beat like that and then you start coaching a franchise that hasn't had much success recently and you get beat like that by your former team, you can, on the outside, it looks like, okay, well, maybe he did make a mistake. Maybe he should have stayed with Detroit, but it's only 32 teams. And when you can get one of those 32 jobs, you go ahead and take it. Now, can he get it turned around is the question. Is Caleb Williams the guy for him to turn it around? And does he have what it takes as a head coach to turn it around? I think either way, If it doesn't work out, he'll be able to bounce back in the league as an OC because what his track record was, kind of like old boy that's the OC for Dan Quinn now in Washington after he failed in Arizona. Now he is again a successful OC. If it doesn't work for Ben Johnson in Chicago, I think he'll bounce back easily, but at least he has the head coaching job to try. When you get the opportunity and that's your dream, it's only 32 of them things. You got to take it.
I don't know what he was thinking. He shouldn't have went to Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears haven't had a quarterback since Jim McMahon. My opinion. I don't know, man. I think that he made a mistake. He shouldn't have took the job. He's gonna mess up his legacy to stay a head coach for a long time. He got to turn around. I don't know if he can turn around. Caleb Williams is not looking like the quarterback, the number 1 overall pick in that draft. I don't know, man. He got to come around. I hope Caleb's sake he can do something, but it's not looking good for old Ben Johnson. And I'm telling you this, man. Like, he should have known. They had his playbook. They knew what he was gonna call. Knew what he was gonna do. They stopped him.
But do you know what game this is for him?
Oh,
you know what game this is for him in his tenure?
Second game.
2 games.
But I mean, he's been coaching for a
2
while.
games. I'm just saying. 2 games.
So you think he's gonna be a Hall of Fame coach?
I'm just saying it's hard to say somebody's not gonna be good in 2 games. If we just judge people out 2 games, Bill Belichick would not be what he won 6 times with the Patriots. See, he wouldn't be a 6-time Super Bowl winning coach if we went off just what happened with him in the first few games, because Bill Belichick was out there about to get tossed again in New England after he had the stint in Cleveland that didn't go well, and then he went with the Jets, got rid of that job, went over to New England, and then they were losing that year when they put Tom Brady in. So I mean, it's just game 2 for him. It's too early to say that he shouldn't have taken the job, and it's only 32 of them things. You got to take, look, man. And this ain't no knock on Coach Morris, but Coach Morris got a second opportunity, and we've seen plenty of other coaches get second opportunities. If he fails here, he'll become an OC again. He'll go somewhere. If the offense lights it up again, he'll get a second opportunity.
Andy Reid lost 4 straight.
Do you think
first year head coach?
There it is.
Do you think
Andy Reid, one of the GOATs? Why
are you talking loud?
Because I need you to hear me. I needed to get through all that, whatever going on in your head that made you try to ruin our game.
Ruin our game.
Yeah, man. Hey, man.
Hey, check it out, man.
Yeah, okay. We talked about the Yellow Jackets. You ain't here late. We talked about the Yellow Jackets. Yes, we did.
Man, we talked about
them glowingly. Okay? Yes, we did, ma'am. What you want to say about Ben Johnson before we move on?
I just had to play the game. I don't know what this dude gonna do.
Okay, let me ask a question, and I'll let you be the one to go first.
All right.
Still same thing, and I'll take I'll take the other side or wherever you go.
Let me say this with the coaching. All right. Do you think Arthur Smith is gonna get a head coaching job again?
If they win a Super Bowl or they do well, yeah, I 100% think he will.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, but let me ask you this. Let me give you a question. This will be our last question for the game. If the 49ers fail to make the playoffs, will Kyle Shanahan be fired by the 49ers? Or should he deserve to be fired by the 49ers?
I hope so, and the Falcons get him.
So is that, which one is it? Is it yes, you think he'll be fired, or no?
I think the fans in San Francisco are frustrated because he's gotten them to the. I mean, he's shown, like, with the Falcons, he gave up. You know, he's part of the reason why we didn't win. He's blamed, for not running the ball. When he got to the Super Bowl with the 49ers, he had a lead. He gave up the lead. So he's kind of like got that stigma on him. And
Was that a yes?
Yeah, I think they're gonna want to get rid of him. The fans are probably really frustrated with him, but I don't think they should. But they're probably gonna get rid of him.
Okay, I say no. I say he won't be fired. I think that you've been in 2 Super Bowls. I think him and John Lynch are joined at the hip. I think they still bring in good talent. They played without Brock Purdy. Now they did play the Saints this weekend, but they still were able to go down to New Orleans, a tough place to play. They still got to win. I think he's shown that every other year he's gonna have a good season regardless. So I think even if he has a bad year this year, I think as long as his quarterback is healthy next year, I think he's going to be fine. I don't think he's going to be fired, or I'll say I don't think he deserves to be fired. Now, hey, for my own selfishness, for all y'all that don't want him back in Atlanta, I would love Kyle Shanahan to be calling plays again. Don't have him in control, but I would love to have him calling plays again. Not control of the whole team, but calling plays. But I would say I don't think it's going to happen, not this year. Now, if we go into this year and the year after that, I think we can start talking. But they were just in the Super Bowl, man, just like the other day, the other day. They were just there the other day. You know what I mean? Just 2 Super Bowls ago, they were in the Super Bowl. So and they got very close to winning. I don't see them getting fired.
Hold on, man.
Yeah, man.
Read that. He said, but roll tide. See y'all next week. Hope the defense is prepared. Consider how they struggled with the win against Tennessee. Anthony Spencer. You talking ish about our dogs, bro? You think roll tide, the Alabama Clemson tide, are going to come to Athens and win against the Bulldogs? Let's talk about it.
I mean, I don't feel confident in Georgia right now. So, I mean, they could win it just as sure as I think they could lose it. I don't feel confident in this Georgia team right now.
You cannot feel confident
Easily.
in that win that we had against Tennessee. You don't think Kirby Smart, who knows one of the best game day adjusters, one of the best motivators that can motivate any team, is going to have the Bulldogs ready to go against Bama?
I think they're gonna be ready to go, but I'm just saying I don't think it's 100%. Like, would I say I think I'm leaning more towards Georgia will win than lose, but I'm not gonna say it's a lot.
Do you not think that he want to pay them back for the loss that they gave us last year at Alabama?
Man, I'm telling you, I don't know what it is, but it's something with Kirby against Alabama. It just is. They did win that national championship game, but other than that, what does he have to show for it against Alabama? And it doesn't seem to matter who the coach is. It's something with Georgia against Alabama. I just think it's a certain stigma there with the 2 uniforms, and I don't think it's a given that Georgia's going to win. Of course, the fan in me would love to say that it's just a given, but I can't 100% say that.
Tell you, man, Georgia going to put belt to ass to Alabama at Sanford Stadium. There's no doubt in my mind they're going to whoop their ass.
Okay, that's good. I hope they do.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
I hope they do.
But look, man.
I hope they do. I definitely hope they do win. I pray they win. Yeah, and once again, shout out to Georgia State. We talked about them winning too. They said Clark won, so it was a good weekend. You know, the Braves, like I said, they got smacked around Friday and Saturday, but hey, hopefully this season will go ahead and end so they can move on to next season.
It's almost over.
Because I'm tired. I remember, boy, it was just like 3 weeks ago. You said the Braves were rolling, and I'm like, they just lost by 17. What are you talking about? That dude said they were rolling. They had just got beat the night before by like 17.
But the night before that, they had won like.
No, they just lost the night before that by like 8.
All right, man.
Wait, I'm just saying.
All right.
Anything else you want to say? You want to go ahead and say all right a third time?
All right.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Hey, well, listen, we appreciate everybody rocking with us, man. This is our Monday. Always come rock with us on Monday and let us know if you want us to go more days out the week, go live. Let us know what you think of the new set, man. As you see, you got B Rich over there on the side over there. He over there shining. You got the Playboy Trey right there behind me, man. Like, we feel real good. Look, and we appreciate all of y'all because all of your support, like just watching our content, supporting our content, showing us love, helping us continue to rise has all led to the strides that we're making. This another stride that we made with the new set. Shout out to Doug. Hey, everybody got to give it up. Come on, B Rich. Can you clap? Can you give it up?
All
to Doug?
DP,
I don't
man.
think you wanted to give it up to you, Doug. And he didn't want to clap. I almost had to make him, force him to clap for your own partner. Jeez.
Hey, man.
B Rich just want to be controversial today.
Shout out to Doug, man, for taking his time to build the rolling walls, which he got the idea from the floating walls at the Trap Music Museum. Hey, shout out to our sponsors too, man. Shout out to Hungry AF.
Yes.
Great food. Shout out to Big Back Cajun Kitchen, man.
Yes.
Shout
And then shout out to the Flame.
food to the Blue Flame.
Man, the Blue Flame is one of our sponsors. Who would have thought? Normally you go in the strip club and you sponsor somebody in there. but the Blue Flame is sponsoring. You ain't think about that, did you? Normally you go to the shoe modeling establishment to sponsor somebody else's dreams. But the Blue Flame is working with us and they are helping sponsor our dreams. Shout out to them, the Blue Flame, Big Bat's Cajun Kitchen, and of course, Hungry AF. Shout out to all our sponsors. And we appreciate y'all rocking with us.
And we're not just saying shout. They got some good food. Hungry AF, man. Got to try the smash burger.
Yeah.
You
really like the smash burger because that's the first thing you talk about.
It's good. They suggested it to me. I'm like, I got my burger. My burger good. So I had their burger. It's pretty decent. It's not bad at all. Like I order it all the time I go there. It's good.
Okay.
It's not
All
my
right.
burger, but it's their burger.
I like the wings, man. Try the Trey Young wings. Try those big Hefe wings. Boy, when I take and look, and they have the roster pasta. They also have the roster chicken Philly. Aaron, man, look, Aaron, like it was cut in half. Aaron tasted a piece of it. Next thing I know, that man sat down and ate the whole thing. He didn't let
We
you
didn't
eat
get a chance to try it.
and he just kept saying, "Hey Trey, this is like the best sandwich I ever had in my
He
life.
did say that.
This the best." I'm like, okay, thanks for sharing. But make sure you try them and Big Backs Cajun
Catfish.
Kitchen. Let me tell you, they got the catfish. Ooh, and the Mardi Gras pasta. Man, that Mardi Gras chicken pasta. Oh my God. Let me tell you, that bourbon pasta. Let me tell you, man. Make sure you get it. Make sure you go to Big Backs Cajun Kitchen, Hungry AF. And after that, what better place to go sit down and have you a drink than the Blue Flame? Do a little sponsorship on your own, all right? Hey, man, you ready to get on up out of here?
Yes, man.
But listen, 2 more shout outs that I want
All right, let's do
that
it.
I want to give, man. We got to give a shout out to our boy Mario, man. We got to give a shout out. We got to give a shout out to Super Mario. Super Mario coming through in the clutch, man. And shout out to his better half for the man. I told her she's made us magnets.
grab
She
that.
made us the
Grab
dope
that,
sign.
man.
Man, I don't want because that's in the way and this is in
Oh,
the way.
yeah.
Let me see if I can take it down without.
Oh, you got some coordination. You the one in operation.
Yeah, your auntie already knew that though.
Hey, check that out, man.
The
The
water.
Waterboyz logo. Hey, what's the name of the company, Mario?
Courtesy of the Cordell Shop. Cordell
Courtesy
Shop.
of the Cordell Shop. Y'all make sure if y'all need anything, they make magnets for your refrigerator. They make signs. They make whatever you want, man. Holla at them.
Yeah, man. Yep. Look, and on that note, we about to get on up out of here for this Monday. We got some real dope episodes coming down the pipeline. Man, we got one of Atlanta's own, one of the greatest to ever play in the NFL, Jamal Lewis.
Comes out this Wednesday.
Yeah, Jamal Lewis. We got an episode with Jamal Lewis. Make sure y'all check that out. Man, we also got some coming down the pipeline with Hood Anchor Yay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Man, how could you forget, bro? We're on 96.1.
I didn't forget. You didn't
Oh,
you finished.
go ahead. I want
go
you to.
ahead.
You no, man.
go ahead, man.
Hey, man, shouts out to Ferrari and BT, man. We doing Falcon Friday every Friday on 96.1 on iHeartRadio, man. Shouts out to that. And tell about Tuesday, man.
Yeah, look, every Friday at 6:30 p.m., go to 96.1 to be in Atlanta. You will hear Falcon Friday with Ferrari Simmons, BT, and the Waterboyz Show. They have us on. Shout out to them. Shout out to iHeart. Shout out to the BATL for showing us love and believing in us.
Yes.
And also for those that only listen to sports talk radio, Tuesdays, this Tuesday, we'll see if that's the permanent day of the week. This Tuesday,
Tomorrow.
it's tomorrow. We are officially linking up with the Dukes and Bell Show. They have officially made the Waterboyz Show part of their radio show. We will be going in for a segment every single week, talking sports with Dukes and Bell. It will be one day out the week. I think it's going to be Tuesday for a 15-minute segment. Please, we're going to let that be known on our social media. Make sure y'all tune in, tap in. If you're already listening to Dukes and Bell, just stay. Make sure you hear us. But those of you who have not listened to Dukes and Bell yet, go on over on Tuesdays. The show starts at 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. You can catch us. We'll let people know once we know the exact time that we'll be on. But catch the show, support Dukes and Bell, and shout out to everybody at 92.9, man, like in Atlanta. And listen, you also can go to the Odyssey.com app and listen to the episodes retro. So if you miss us on one day, you can go back and listen on the Odyssey app and catch us on the show. Dukes and Bell, the #1 sports show in the state of Georgia, in the city of Atlanta, has officially welcomed in the Waterboyz Show and made us a part of their family.
Great.
And we appreciate it. So thank all of y'all that's been supporting us. Make sure y'all check us out in both of those places, man. So I think we just about done. Does anybody else have anything they would like to share? And listen, also, tell B-Rich, hit him in the comments and tell him, get himself together for the next snap judgment game. My man, he just don't want to play right, man. Yeah,
You know what that remind me of? Come on. Survey says. I always want to do that, man. I'm going to be ready next time. Let go.
okay. Man, what's the little doctor game where you go and try
Operation.
Yeah, that reminds me of Operation for some reason, man.
He's always hit it. I don't know what that sound like on that. Get them bones out,
I
man.
bet you did.
Yeah.
But on that note, man, we about to get on up out of here, man. On behalf of myself, Trey, my partner, B Rich, we already got Super Mario and Doug. You know, I know Doug, that ain't the first time you heard.
DP.
I know people hit him with that all the time, man. Hey, we appreciate y'all, the Waterboyz Show. We represent Atlanta because Atlanta represents us. Catch us on the live, catch us on all our socials, or catch us on 96.1 or 92.9. Yeah.